On March 16, 2020, Patrick Fury arrived in the small Dutch village of Middelstum, population 419, in the far north of the Netherlands. Patrick had traveled from Malawi to spend 3 weeks with his fiancée, Fiona, whom had met when they were both working for Heifer International, a non-profit group that supports agricultural projects. He wanted to ask her parents for permission to marry their daughter. They agreed and welcomed him with open arms. A week later Patrick popped the question and Fiona said yes. Then, pandemic travel bans hit, and Patrick's 3-week visit ended up lasting 7.5 months. On November 3, 2020, he returned to Malawi without his Fiona. Leaving Middelstum was bittersweet for me, he says. But I had to go back. There was so much I needed to attend to. To catch up with the couple, we visited Fiona at her home where we joined by Patrick, via WhatsApp. He was afraid she would not recognize him. Thankfully, she did. She was so happy to see me. She was crying tears of joy. It was a beautiful experience as a father. Due to his prolonged absence, Patrick's employer had terminated his contract in October 2020, and he was given a lump sum payment as compensation. Patrick used this money to buy the 3-acre plot of land on which he and Fiona planned to build their house. Having both grown up on farms, they were looking for somewhere quiet. Neither were interested in city life. But it is close to a main road into the city for when we want to buy something in town, Patrick explains. Back in Middelstum, Fiona continued to work as a team leader for her local health authority while finishing her studies to become an animal health specialist. Her job and her thesis keep her from thinking about the separation from her fiancé. As soon as I am done with work or I have a day off, I miss Patrick a lot more. For Patrick, things were tougher.